Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel, as well as my other YouTube channels, and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an advanced Dungeons & Dragons monster video on harpies. One of the more disgusting creatures a dungeon master can use in his game is the harpy. Harpies can be found on page 51 of the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual 1, the first monster manual. Be sure to read up on them very, very carefully before you use them in your game. There are a number of reasons that I love using harpies in my game. First off, they can attract those that fail a savings throw versus magic with their siren call. So they can get a party to split just by singing. It's amazing. Once within range, harpies can charm victims by touch, unless another savings throw versus magic is made. Once charmed, the harpies attack, torture, and devour their charmed victims. And what they do to stuff they don't like, that they don't want to keep or whatever, is disgusting. Yeah, they're some disgusting bitches, I'm just saying. All this sounds good until you realize that many player characters have lots of bonuses and can easily make their savings throws versus magic. Even if they do get lured in, most mid-level player characters can take a harpy easily. Here's the rub. Harpies travel in flocks of 2 to 12, with an average of 7 per flock. Statistically, your flock's going to have 7 on the average. With a party size of 6, that leaves the player characters outnumbered. Each harpy gets 3 attacks and can charm by touch. Every attack that succeeds, they have to save versus magic or they're charmed. It is exceedingly easy to charm an entire party with an average flock of harpies. You see what I'm saying? The ability to save is great, but when you have to save a bunch of times each round, yeah, eventually you're going to fail. The odds are ever against you, as it were. I hate those movies. I never liked those mocking. Anyway, my point is, it's easy to fail a savings throw when you have to make tons of them. Eventually, everybody rolls a 1. Over the course of my career as a dungeon master, I have used harpies quite a few times, and rarely has a group of player characters survived. I try never to use harpies unless the group can take the punishment. And, in my opinion, a group of player characters need to be at least 8th level to warrant the use of these harpies. A flock of harpies can easily overpower a group of player characters. 6 of them, 6th level or lower, they're pretty much toast. Harpies only have 3 hit dice and do 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 6, but, the damage-wise, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 6, claw, bite. But what really makes them dangerous is the siren call and the charming touch, because every attack is a touch. These make the harpies more than a match for 6th or 7th level characters. On top of that, the size of the flock gives significant numbers of attacks. Each harpy gets 3 attacks, remember. And all this increases the chances that a player character will be charmed. I don't use harpies willy-nilly. They don't look like much on paper, but when you put them in, when you run them properly and put them in a setting where they can divide a group and take them on a little bit at a time, or if the entire group attacks at once and there's a decent sized flock, better than average sized flock of harpies, the player characters are going to have a hell of a time, because once one of them is charmed, he's out of the fight and he's going to be devoured. Just saying. All in all, a flock of harpies can ruin the day of any reasonably sized group of player characters. My favorite situation is when they see the Harpies coming and they go, oh, it's just Harpies. I looked them up in the book. They're not bad. And then you run them properly and most of the party dies. Yeah, that's just freaking hilarious. As a dungeon master, that's hilarious. I hope you enjoy playing this game, and I'm not trying to tell you how to run your game. I'm just trying to give advice to those less experienced. I've been playing this game for more than 45 years. I've been running it for about that time, since 1979. So yeah, I've been doing this a while, and I'm not trying to tell you how to run your game. Remember, the main rule is to have fun. If your players are having fun, you're doing it right. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day now. God bless one and all. We elect cookie-cutter politicians every single election cycle. Yes men who maintain the status quo and do just enough to make us believe the system still works. Imagine, if you will, a president who actually tries to fix things. If you like action, political intrigue, and a righteous crusade, check out my political thriller, The Righteous President.